Pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here. Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in week 4. And they were ringing them down a couple yards shy of the 30. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by the first overall selection of the 2016 draft. From Cal, it's Jared Goff.
And it's funny how we always talk about how analytics are starting to creep into the game. One analytic that's been there for a long time, teams that start 0-3 usually don't make the playoffs. So we know one quarterback today that's determined to end that slide right now. It's not impossible, but this is a must-win for him and his team.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. Well, this defense for the BUCS, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down. First and 10 at the 44.
Goff going to move his guys around a bit. Now a play fake here on first down. On the move past the 40. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
First and 10.
A shotgun snap for Goff. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And he returns it to the end zone. A fumble recovery touchdown for the BUCS. The big boy earning his lunch. That's what you call rumbling with the ball, Charles.
Big man with football. He wasn't just earning lunch, Brandon. He was earning dinner. He was
midnight snack.
Everything that you could possibly do, he did it on that play to pick up the ball and go.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And that one gives the BUCS a 7-0 lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line. Back to throw, Goff. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with second and a couple. From the gun, here's Goff. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hopkins. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. And Shaheed going to go in motion. Goff now looking to throw. And his throw here is incomplete. But you look at this defense. They currently sit at number 4 in the NFL in terms of stopping the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you've got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
And the catch made by Hopkins. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the BUCS 32-yard line.
12 yards. And an Eagles first down.
There's Goff. Pass complete to Royals. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Again, Goff. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles are an extra point away from evening this one up. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it's finished off by a receiving touchdown from Christian McCaffrey. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to have terrific field position as they finally get to him, but just shy of the midfield stripe. So out come the BUCS now for their first drive. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
And I thought in last week's game, he found a way to win, like a good pitcher, without his best stuff. I mean, he did throw 2 interceptions, offset by 1 touchdown pass. Not the ratio, not the numbers you're really looking for as a QB. But finding a way to win, that's all that really matters.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
70 Lions!
On first down, they'll stay with Wright on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The BUCS at 2-1 now to start the campaign. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Good coverage that time by Sean Bunting. You look at this Eagle defense. It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
That was a nice play right there, but overall this season, it's been an absolute disaster. A total lack of communication on the back end. They need a leader who can put this team, this unit on his shoulder pads and carry them to the right spots.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 22-yard line. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Let's go!
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll run on first down with Wright. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. On play action, they'll throw. Got him in, it's Brown. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 4th down. And his kick is indeed good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups from the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
180!
Gone. Incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Yards to go.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Like 20!
Gone. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
That's good.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Hopkinson in motion left. Here's Goff. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a 1st down. Now he is just 2 catches away from 1,000 on his career. 998 currently. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Like 20!
Goff now to throw. And we take it in by Shaheed. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
What? 180!
Throwing again is gone. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. And now that brings up 4th down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down. Back to throw. That is caught. Gets through and now an opening. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 10-7 our score after one right here on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Jermaine Johnson credited with that sack. The Bucs on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And that will wind up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end, and that will keep this a 3-point game.
I don't care who you are. 60 yards is a very ambitious attempt. Hard to make even in practice in the best of conditions. And now, worst of all, you give the other guys the ball to start their drive at midfield.
Like 20.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. From the 50, it's gone. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. David Njoku, 49 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 14-10. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive, missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you've put something out there, you've given yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the posts. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down at 7. Back to throw here. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Jermaine Johnson. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Thomas has got it, complete. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have one challenge remaining. In motion goes the tight end. Open man left side. Shaheed has it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards.
That's good for an Eagles first down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Eagles.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Second and 12 at the 21-yard line.
Now it's gone. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by... There he goes, right side. And he returns it to the end zone. A fumble recovery touchdown for the BUCS. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. You talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And it's now 17-14.
Eagles 14.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. You can count his carries on one finger. They've only given him the rock one time, Charles. What gives?
So we can't draw any conclusions just yet. He has to touch the ball multiple times in order to get into a rhythm and have a chance to have success. You know who else gets into a rhythm? The offensive line. They feel better about what they're doing when they know they've had multiple opportunities to get it done.
Yeah, well, the conclusion we draw so far, they're losing here in the second quarter. Let's see if they change tunes. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now Goff. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
To throw is gone. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
We go tonight.
To the air again. Goff. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the BUCS 25-yard line. Instead of a 3rd-and-1 run, they go pass, and they get 12 yards out of it.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now Goff. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Eagles have regained the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The BUCS ready to take over once again.
At their own 26-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Looking long for Thomas. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Brian Thomas, 74 yards. And the BUCS have yet again retaken the lead. They had just given up the lead, and they get it right back.
Yeah, how about that? Answered quickly. Got right back to it. And look, long drives have their place. We know that. They can wear teams down. But when you hit them with big plays like that, that can really be a shot to them. A big-time one.
Yeah, one play, but now your defense is probably saying, man, we could have used a little more rest over here. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that gives them a 3-point lead.
24, Eagles 21.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they? And now a fake on the jet sweep, and instead they'll give it to McCaffrey. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw, Goff. And the catch made by Hopkins. Into space at the 45. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Goff. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. 2nd down and 6 now. Here's Goff. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
180.
And the tight end goes in motion left. Goff throwing again. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
That's good for an Eagles first down. A 5-yard gain on the play. And
here's Goff. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over, then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Out of the gun. Goff. This is the tight end, Njoku. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. This 2nd and 4. Goff now to throw. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
From the gun, here's Goff. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. That is brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
It's 4th down.
So on now the field goal team for Philadelphia. From the right hash, this from 33.
33-yard attempt.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And his kick here is good. And that will tie us at 24 all. So they're able to make things level just before half and also leave very, very little time on the clock.
And I love the way that you phrased that. Brought a little soccer into it. And that's really apropos considering they just kicked a field goal to tie things up.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, will just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ernest Jones. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. This, the first official Sunday of fall, the final week before.
All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start the 3rd quarter. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
They'll go again here with Wright. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. Those are the type of runs that we did not see from him in the first half, but a good start to the 3rd quarter.
And I know what everyone's thinking that's watching this. They did a great job adjusting at the half. Oftentimes you don't make adjustments. You just dial into your game plan a little bit better, and maybe they're starting to make some headway.
Ernest Jones there for the tackle. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And keep in mind, in addition to the 2 sacks that he now has, CD, he's also had a couple of quarterback hurries. He's been very disruptive.
To put it mildly, and it reminds me of the time I asked an offensive tackle who struggled like this in a game. He said he was telling the coach, hey, what do you want me to do? This guy's just eating me alive. And the coach finally just looked at him and said, applaud.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. You take a look at his receiving numbers so far. He's been terrific. Up over 100 yards now for the game.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33.
19 Tiger.
Now Jones. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll work the middle here with Wright. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Come on. Set. Cougar 19. Ready.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
A gain of 2.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. And he'll be brought down shy of the 1st down marker at the 11.
It's 4th down.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll bring up 4th down. And this one is right through. And they have regained the lead. They don't get a touchdown here in the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the 2nd half. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
How about this? They'll try the option, left side. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Goff now looks to throw. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
A shotgun snap for Goff. Pass to the right side, hauled in by Royals. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Here's Logan Cook now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here are the BUCS to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go.
They'll start on the ground with Wright. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Here we go.
And they'll go right back to Wright. And they'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Let's go.
Jones out to the flat, and that's caught. Well, he's taken down, but not before picking up the first thanks to a flashy little spin move. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
He's got Thomas yet again complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
13 more yards. That's another Buccaneers first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Going back to Gibbs on 1st down. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. It's complete to Brown, right side. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
A gain of 11. It's now 3rd and 2.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
Come on, set. Cougar 19. Check go.
They'll try and run for this with Wright. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. 50 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
70 Lions.
Right. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Throwing Jones. Looking for Brown, and he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Buccaneers will add to their 4th quarter lead.
You got it figured out by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money, in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Aubrey now for the point after. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. They'll get this to the 24, and it's second down. From the 24 now, here's the 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Goff. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back. It's trailing here in the second half. Last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Going deep for Hopkins. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Desperation time for Goff on 4th. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. But they can thank their defense for another stop. And now look at the score, where they've got the football. They're looking pretty good.
They're looking excellent, because now you're thinking to yourself, let's just take some time off the clock. Work it down, and of course, you put another touchdown on the board, you pretty much say bye-bye to this one.
Play calling here a little bit more conservative because of the lead?
A little bit more conservative. The biggest thing, everyone understands how to get the ball downfield and how to stay in bounds and make sure the clock keeps running.
Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
The Bucs on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Jones. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
So after the made field goal, back out is Aubrey to kick this away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Eagles just about set to go to work on offense. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Now a 2nd and 10. Goff now looking to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and now fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
180.
Gone. They'll let this go deep for Collins. And, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
On 4th down, Goff. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on fourth. And the BUCS are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. They go play action here on first down. Oh, that is incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got him this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Looking middle, and he's got a BUCS. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Toward the pylon, caught. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
Off play action. Jones. A quick throw there is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Jones going to throw on 3rd and goal. And he homes it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the BUCS are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. So an important touchdown right there is now they're really beginning to pull away.
Yeah, this was a tight game until not too long ago. But since then, they've hit the accelerator. And they pushed the lead up to 3 scores here in the 4th quarter. And I don't see them looking back.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball on a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Now it's gone. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. It gets this complete to Shaheed. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So 8 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Goff. Wide open receiver complete. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the BUCS 38-yard line. And now the BUCS deciding to take a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Turbo set.
Again, Goff. And he's going to get this inside the 30. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
First down.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Back to throw, Goff. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
That's another.
Now Goff. Over the middle, complete. It's Hopkins. And the Eagles are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
4 yards. And an Eagles 1st down.
Maverick!
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Off the option, here's McCaffrey. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game.